how to become God. Friend souls, infinite gratefulness for existence. If you want to find out exactly all the steps to become God, then stay tuned. This is a no BS guide to become God, because I'm on the same way. So I know exactly what I have to do to achieve it. That's why I'm doing, and it's working. Because I had already a visit personally from God during deep meditation. And he came to me. This changed my life forever. And I also got to see Jesus. He also came to me. Now, it was both on deep meditations. One was lighter than the other. I mean, one took me just 20 minutes of meditation in nature, and that was with Jesus, and with God was on deep meditation in my room while it was still full moon, and I was already 3 hours on deep meditation, and after he appeared. And Jesus was after the God. And so I know and I feel exactly that I am on the right path to become God. Now, most of you will say, you cannot become God because there's only one God. I'm not saying that I'm going to take the place of God, because God is all there is. It's impossible to take the place of God. But we can become God. And I'm not saying different God. It's the all God, because we can only become one God, not more than one God. There's only one. And so we only one. So you become God, he become God. We can all become God because there's only one God. Only because there's more than one God of us doesn't mean there's gods. We are one God because we are becoming God itself. God lives within us. And what if I tell you that our highest purpose on this lifetime and other lifetimes and on all existence and on all inexistence, it is always to become the highest version of ourselves, the highest good, the highest thought, the highest vibration, the highest feeling, the highest everything. And that is leading us to become God. Our true desire is to become in this dimension, in this realm, God. Our true purpose is to become God itself. That is the only purpose that exists. But inside of it, there's many delusions, which then leads us to different ways. But the main purpose, the main reason why we disassemble our information, our knowledge, our wisdom, and we put it on the unconscious and on Akasha records, so that we forget ourselves to remember who we really are once more, is always to forget that we are God and then to become God again. So we are constantly forgetting and remembering how to become God again. And so when we become God and we live it that way, and then we are tired of it, we disassemble again. We disassemble our information, our knowledge, our wisdom, in everything, in multiple pieces of lifetimes. and then we reassemble everything once more to remember once more that we are God. And so how to become that? I already have experienced the highest love, a tiny portion of it. How it feels, the highest love that exists. And in order to experience that, I was 3 days on my own dark cave. I brought the fruits with myself, water with myself. I found this dark cave. It's not really a dark cave, but I made it dark. It was dark inside. And I was there for 3 days, all my own, without nobody know exactly where I was. They only knew that I was on the mountain. But the mountain is big. And so I climbed all myself. I brought the stuffs, things, a tent, everything I put inside, sleep, all to complete this 3 days journey. I wanted more, but I didn't have more food. And so that's what became impossible. But if I knew on that time the existence of urine, I would continue, because then I would stay only on urine and water. And so in the 3rd day I have experienced the infinite energy of love. And if you want to know exactly what I'm talking about, there's a few videos that you have to watch. One of them explains, but I don't know which one is right now. You just rewatch what you have to watch. If you are really interested in knowing, then you will seek it. And that was the highest love I have ever experienced, and also when God visited me. And so I know exactly what we have to do. You see, in this lifetime we have learned many things that doesn't serve us to the highest purpose. And so what happens is we have given all importance to the outer world existence instead of bringing in the deepest information from within. And so we give importance to the outer world without giving importance to the inner world. And that's where the problems, where the situation starts to kick in. In order to awaken the God within you, which is to become God, you have to cancel all the outer information. Not aura, but the outer world, which is the exterior world, which does not serve your within. It is there. That's why it is exterior, to stay exterior, not to stay interior. So the problem is when you bring the exterior to the interior and you leave it as it is your interior, then you start to having a problem in your life. A big problem. You start to disassemble from God. You see, God is all the time with us because He is us. He is the within, not the without. The without is all there is. But to be the God that serves us is the within. It's the fire within, it's the water within, it's the earth within, it's the space within, is everything the within, is the air within, all the elements. So you have to cancel all our senses from the exterior world. What I mean by that is to cancel your vision, to cancel your audition, to cancel your exterior information by placing yourself in a retreat, most precisely darkroom retreat, because then you cannot judge with your vision, you cannot judge with your audition, you cannot absorb this exterior information than just your inner information. And that's where the soul starts to travel towards enlightenment, God. That's how you awaken and become God. You see, when you close yourself from the exterior world, God starts to speak with you that He always spoke to you, but you couldn't listen because you gave more importance to the exterior world. And so He continues to speak, but you cannot listen. His vibration is impacting you, but you are not allowing this vibration to kick in. You are not receiving. So you have closed your receiver with so much importance to the exterior world. And this is what makes everything we are doing in this life lovely or fearful. So there's only two feelings in this life: love or fear. Or you choose to love fear, or you choose to experience fear, or you choose to experience love. And that's how life works. The soul only knows these true feelings of life. And so from this, you create everything that exists. And to become God, you have to disillusion, like you have to forget that fear exists, because it is an illusion. And love is the real thing, because it's what makes all exist in this now. And here you have it, how to become God. My name is Ivo Arthur. This is WAAO TV. We are all one. Infinite gratefulness for existence. Namaste.